goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Charleston was once the rage, History has turned a page, The miniskirts, the current thing, Teeny Bopper is our newborn king, And the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. The grocery store, the supermarket. Little girls still break their hearts, And men still keep on marching off to war. Electrically they keep a baseball score. And the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. Grandmas sit in chairs and reminisce. Boys keep chasing girls to get a kiss. The cars keep a-going faster all the time. Mom still cries, hey buddy, have you got a dime? And the beat goes on, the beat goes on. Drums keep pounding a rhythm to the brain. La-da-da-da-dee, la-da-da-da-da. And the beat goes on. Yes, the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. And the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
welcome to the March 13th meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority. May we have roll call, please?
Authority members Agajanian,
Present.
Garcia,
Here.
Garpetian,
Here.
Najarian,
Here.
Marazian,
Here.
Sinanian,
Here.
Chair Devine.
Here. Next item, please.
Agenda for the March 13th, 2018 regular meeting of the Glendale Housing Authority was posted on Friday, March 9th, 2018 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you.
Next item is approval of minutes.
All right, thank you. And
I will recuse myself from the minutes, from the vote on the minutes of the February 27th.
And I have to recuse myself on February 20th meeting, which I was absent.
thank you, thank you.
And with that, I'll move for a,
Second.
for a.
And a second. Okay, hearing no objections, the minutes stand approved as submitted. Next item, please.
Next item is oral communication. Discussion is limited time, is not part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the Housing Authority may question or respond to a speaker, but there will be no debate or decision, and any matter may be referred to the staff through the executive director for an investigation and report.
Thank you. And I have one card. Chinook Ramirez.
Thank you. Thank you. We want public safety, security, privacy, and quiet and peaceful enjoyment in any and all communities, not just in Glendale, but we also want to be free from harassment. And again, not just in Glendale, but throughout the country. Today, as you all already know, I am a victim of gang stalking, and God, how I hate it, but that is what it is. I want to thank the FBI, the CIA, and the NSA, so screw you all for what you do to me and many others. Incidentally, I just found out that the whistleblower, the retired ex-FBI agent, Ted Gunderson, was poisoned, and he blew the whistle on many who exposed the government. So watch yourselves do not expose the government, or you will be like me and many others. And again, public safety in all communities is imperative. And I am fighting like a hawk, zealously. And I've also gotten a few death threats since I've been doing the exposure of all these wonderful license plates. So I just want to let you know we're doing our job. So we want to keep all the communities safe and sound and expose these ringleaders and these criminal gang felons and this black market underworld from preying on the children with drugs and weapons, as well as the adults and the senior citizens and the millennials and all American people. We want to keep them safe in their homes and their environments, freedom, have them live free from any danger, from any nuisances, from any attacks, from any invasion of privacy. So having said that, I'm putting the DMV on notice, the Department of Justice, the Immigration Naturalization Services, the ATF, the DEA, and ICE. Again, we love you, ICE, for doing your deportations. We absolutely love you. Let's begin with the first license plate number. 7, W as in world, 7, Y as in yellow, W as in world, C as in Charlie, 329. Next, 8, 4, 2, 6, 7, X as in extra, 1. Next, 4, R as in rat, P as in Paul, A as in apple, 064. Next, 7, P as in Paul, Z as in zebra, L as in love, 715. Next, 7, V as in victory, L as in love, R as in rat, 625. Next, 5, G as in go, X as in extra, B as in boy, 518. Next, 5, D as in David, G as in go, N as in Nancy, 269. Next, 7, Z as in zebra, S as in Sam, D as in David, 494. Next, 8, E329554. E as in egg, again, 8, E as in egg, 329554. And next, 6, G as in go, T as in Tom, A as in apple, 162. Next, 7, Z as in zebra, R as in rat, X as in extra, 135. Next, 7, U as in umbrella, Q as in queen, U as in under, 266. And lastly, 7, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, Y as in yellow, 222. And again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'd like to thank all council members here for the city of Glendale. You have done a spectacular job. To the previous members as well for keeping Glendale still looking aesthetically beautiful. The ambiance is beautiful. It's fresh, it's refreshing, it's joyous, it's lovely, it's quiet, it's subdued, and it's wonderful. I thank you for that. Keeping the trash out, and maybe what you should do is give our LA Mayor, Eric Garcetti, some lessons on hygiene, cleanliness, because we need to get rid of the vomit, the stench, the feces, the urine, all over the city hall, inside and outside. We gotta give them lessons, man. You gotta give them your secret. Teach Eric Garcetti and Jerry Brown up there in Sacramento how to keep the place, for God's sake, clean. It's wonderful here. It's clean. And we got to get rid of the stench, especially the crack and all that, like Skid Row. That's all it smells like, Skid Row. And lastly, I want to thank all our United States military aviators, United States law enforcement pilots, our Gillespie Daredevil pilots extraordinaire, and commercial airline pilots, and my presidential pilots, to please be careful. It's raining. I'd like to dedicate this song from Led Zeppelin called The Fool in the Rain. Please, if you can go home, go home. And Honorable President Donald Trump, we love you. We love you. We love you. God bless you for coming to California. You are so welcome. We needed a leader like you, and you have given us hope. So again, thank you for helping us revitalize the communities, the infrastructure. You are a man of high standards, impeccable taste. You are so picky that you just want to create a great America that never has seen, not even the roaring 20s or the 30s. God bless America and all of the American citizens and the military. Thank you. God bless America.
Isn't freedom of speech wonderful? I love that. One of the things that she forgot to mention was that Glendale is one of the safest cities, not only in California, but in the entire United States. So let's not forget that. Next item, please.
Next is body number and staff comments.
Do I have a
If I may,
comment?
Madam Chair?
Yes, Mr. Sinanian?
I just, want to talk about the whole Section 8 issue once again. It seems like almost every week we talk about affordable housing, and I was looking at the numbers, the numbers, and I know our housing director is here, Peter Zovac, and maybe he can confirm these numbers, but this is what I have in front of me. Out of the 1,592 authorized Section 8 vouchers, we actually are using, so there are in use 1,490. So about 102 vouchers less than were authorized. And this is the lowest number in 12 years. Is that correct, Mr. Zovac?
Madam Chair, members of the Housing Authority, I can't quote those exact numbers, but the statement of being one of our lowest enrollments and vouchers in the last few years, yes, that is true. That is the case.
Right. So as the housing crisis intensifies in the area and in Glendale as well, it appears that the funding for Section 8 is being diminished. It's very counterintuitive and almost inexplicable but that's what's happening. So when our residents are wondering how, after being on waiting lists for 17 years, they're still not getting their Section 8, and what's happening and why they're not getting it, and we try to explain to them that we're dependent on the federal government for funding. I mean, these numbers, I think, clarify things. The federal government is funding us at a lesser degree today than at any point in the last 12 years. And at least when it comes to Section 8 affordable housing, it's a federal issue. And if folks really want fundamental solutions, they need to address this on a federal level. They need to talk to their federal representatives, their congressperson, their senator, their president. A lot of people are very fond of this president. Well, they need to find out why under this president funding for affordable housing, which really helps out the most vulnerable strata of our society, why it's being diminished, why it's being cut. That's all I have, unless my colleagues want to add something to that.
Thank you. Any other comments?
No, I see Mr. Drakshan in the audience. I want to. Is that Mr. Drakshan?
It is.
Come up, please, to the podium if you don't mind. You were recently appointed to the commission in City of LA.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I want to congratulate you, and then explain to us what your position is, and
Oh, good afternoon, members of council and housing committee and staff. Yeah, I was recently appointed by Supervisor Barger to be one of the commissioners on the Commission on Disability for LA County.
County of LA, very nice.
I've attended my first meeting last month. I'll attend my second this month. It's an open meeting to the public, a third Wednesday of each month, 1 to 3. Everyone is welcome. The topics are common topics, as you guys discuss here, mainly in housing. Affordable housing and mental illness play a big role, at least the first time when I went to the that's a common theme. So I think it's very important, as Councilmember Sinanian put it, not only we need to advocate locally, whether it's city or county, but we also need to advocate on a federal level, because it makes a big difference. A lot of people don't know it, but we get a lot of our funds, whether it's affordable housing or the regional center system or mental illness. We get a lot of funds from the feds, and all those funds are being cut on a regular basis. So thank you.
And I want to join the mayor and congratulate you on that very important appointment. I'm sure you're going to do a very good job for everyone in the Los Angeles County.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jack.
And congratulations to you. Good job. Well done. Okay. Any other comments? What's next, please?
move to adjourn.
Second.
We're adjourned at 3:19.